Welcome to another installment of the Ennis Brothers PTCGO. So today we're looking at a deck I created here, grass deck with Dhelmise VMAX. Now, there's a couple key factors that go into this deck. First off, your VMAX, right? Your main attacker. Swinging Chain does 30 damage for each grass energy attached to this Pokemon, and you can aim at the bench or at the active. And then Max Anchor for 240. During your next turn, you can't use Max Anchor, right? So that's your main attacker here. That will pair nicely with Rillaboom, who has the Voltage Beat to power him up with energy. And of course, secondary attacker, Decidueye. Now, Decidueye runs very smoothly with this deck because it is also part grass type, meaning you don't need to do anything special to add Decidueye into your deck. And he's not my main attacker, but when you play against opponents like they use ADP or maybe who have a faster start than you, right? And they can power up their V or VMAX faster than you can. There's no way to power up Dhelmise VMAX faster, at least that I know of, than what I'm doing right now. So at that point, I changed my strategy mid-game, and I don't use Dhelmise V at all, and I only use Decidueye. I packed 2 in this deck. The opponent will have to go through 2 Decidueyes to win. So that's kind of the idea there, right? Use Dhelmise VMAX as my main attacker, and if that doesn't work, I have a backup attacker, Decidueye. Now, while I say Dhelmise VMAX is the star of the deck, I don't mean that literally. To me, my opinion, the star of the deck is this one simple card that everyone doesn't use that I love. Peony. Discard your entire hand and search your deck for 2 trainer cards. Now, people run away from this card because of the part where it says discard your entire hand, okay? First off, you have cards that can help out with that, right? Cricket Tune. If it's in your active, you can draw 4 cards, right? So you draw 4 cards, and you'll draw a Quick Ball, you'll draw a Level Ball, you'll draw a Stadium, or a Skyla, or whatever you need to do to get cards in your hand again. You know, you can get a Skyla, use it, get a Professor's Research for the next turn, get 7 cards in your hand again. There's ways to get cards back into your hand after discarding it, but more importantly, Peony lets you search for 2 cards that are trainers, right? So say you're in the active and they paralyze you and poison you. What are you gonna do, right? Well, use Peony, get a switch. That's 1 trainer. At the same time, get a Level Ball, right? Maybe you need to evolve. Maybe you want to evolve 2 Pokemon in 1 turn, but you don't have a way of doing that. Well, Turffield Stadium and Rare Candy. You know, whatever you need, you can get. Say, for example, you're gonna knock out a Pokemon next turn, and you think he's gonna. Let's say, for example, you knock out a Pokemon, and you need to knock out 1 more V to win, and your opponent puts up a single prize card. Well, use the Peony, grab that boss's order. Next turn, you have boss's order. You know, and on and on and on. Let's say you're fighting a dark deck, right? And you need these gloves. Peony gives you the gloves and a boss's order, the gloves and a Cheryl, the ordinary rod and the quick ball. You know, I mean, whatever you need in that scenario, really, and that's nice. It's nice to have whatever you need right away. And that's basically it. And let's say, for example, like, oh, I have 1 card left. And I don't want to discard it by using Peony. Guess what? Orangaroo puts the card back into your deck, right? So you put the card back in your deck, then you use Peony. So you're not discarding the card that you need. So there's ways around this. There's ways around this, and that's what I'm going to highlight in today's video. I have a Capture Energy in there for an extra Pokemon. I don't know. I guess that's basically about it. Got a Cheryl in there if I need to heal someone, right? Turffield Stadium lets you search out the Grass Evolutionary cards. Ordinary Rod, where if you do have to Peony yourself and you do have to get rid of a card that you don't want to get rid of, Ordinary Rod can put it back into your deck. you know, I guess without further ado, I'm just going to show you it in action and see what you think. Let's see what we got here. Pokemon Tay. I want the coin flip. I want to go first because I want turn 2 VMAX. That's always the goal. Turn 2 VMAX. And I have a good shot at it. Look at that. Right off the bat, this is a great starting hand. Rarely do we get great starting hands, you know? So we need to appreciate these moments when we get them. So look what we have right now. We have a Dhelmise V, right? So next turn, I can use Skyla if I don't draw from the top deck, and I can get me the stadium, get a VMAX. And if he doesn't move the stadium, I can use it for my rally for Decidueye the following turn, whatever, right? So great start. Got an energy to start out with. We got a quick ball. I don't need to switch, right? So I can just get rid of the quick ball right now. I'm gonna get myself a Grookey and use Krickettoon's ability. Give me 2 more cards to the bench or in the hand. Articuno V, another support draw card. That's great. So next turn, I can do either one. I can search for one thing, or I can search for 2 things. We'll see what happens here. Next turn, here's a great example of what I can do right now. Next turn, I play Peony. I get Stadium that lets me search out my Rillaboom, and I get a rare candy. I evolve this next turn. I get 2 energy on Dhelmise. I do a 200 damage move right off the bat. And it looks like that's going to happen right now. You ready? So this is going to suck though. It's going to suck, so I'm going to have to get rid of my boss's orders. And there's no way around that, so that part does suck. Knowing ahead of time that I'm going to be throwing these away, my boss's order and my Skyla, knowing that ahead of time, I'm going to throw it away now with Articuno. Either way, it's going to be thrown away, but maybe I can draw something like a play right now. There it is. And that's why we do it. Right? So now, Peony, what do I want to get? Well, besides whatever the hell I want, rare candy, stadium. Right? Put the stadium out. Use the stadium, get my Rillaboom, quit. Just like that. That couldn't have gone any more smooth for this video. You know what I think? I think I'm gonna take this deck to a tournament, see how I do. Let me try to do one more video tomorrow, and then I'll make a tournament video. For those of you who, I'm gonna Barry. In case you were wondering what was gonna happen next, I was gonna start attacking him. I had 3 energy going in my VMAX. That he had no way of recovering. So, but now for the new game, Dr. J-Rod. You can call that coin flip. What's he gonna call? I won the coin flip, and as you know, I want to go first. Do I get Dhelmise to start out? I sure do. And I get 2 VMAXs right off the gate. That's great. And I get Peony. Awesome. So sometimes you have to use Peony and discard cards, right? Well, guess what? You can immediately use Peony and get an ordinary rod. And get your cards right back into your deck. That same exact turn that you discarded. The combos that you can do are just fantastic. Peony is one of those cards that I love. I think it's fantastic. I don't know why people don't like it. To me, I mean, there are times where Zacian V, resistance to grass. I mean, there are times when Yes, you do have to discard something you don't want to discard, but I mean, it's okay. You will get your cards back. Usually the benefits outweigh the cons. For me, anyways. It's a bummer I didn't get a rookie this first turn. I could have used Peony, evolved, done 240. So here's what we're doing. So I see 3 V's in a row, right? A V, and a GX. So my first thought is, don't put down any more Pokemon, get your Rowlet out, evolve into Decidueye immediately. So that's what I'm gonna do. Of course, I'm gonna evolve and all that first, but I want, I need Decidueye. Trepisaur. There it is. Level Ball, Rowlet. I have 2 Rowlets and only 1 Decidueye, so the other one's in the prize. That's okay. Let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna evolve here in a second. And I'm going to, I really hope that Rillaboom, if I have 2 copies, I really hope the other one's not my prizes. I'm going to get a rare candy and a, what do I want? Let's see what we got. What would be the best scenario here? Probably what do you think? Rare candy and stadium? The only downfall is I won't have any more cards. Not having cards is tough. Probably stadium, professor's research. Let's do that. And just have faith that I'll draw something. So for right now, swinging chain on a Zacian. The reason why I'm doing that is because my 240 will actually do 210 and he'll survive 210. But now he won't. So if I get a grass energy next turn, I kill him. Alright, there it is, ADP. And so it begins, folks. So it begins. But I have a good start, and I'll slow him down, which is great. Look at that, see? All V's. Do you have any normals in here? No. If I pull out 2 Decidueyes, I should win. See, I let him play his Viridian Stadium first, and I can play mine next turn. Hopefully, he won't have another Stadium. Did he discard one? No. He discarded 3 boss's orders? He discarded 3 boss. That's it. So unless he plays a 4th boss's order, right? Watch this. I win. I should win this game. We'll see right now. I got my grass energy. Okay. So I did not get a rare candy, which sucks. But that's okay. What I can do... no. I don't want to do anything else. I don't... You know what? Normally I would get a Rillaboom down, but in the off chance he has one more boss's order and you can kill my Dhelmise, it's not smart to put down a Rillaboom, especially since I already have 3 energies on Dhelmise. So I'm gonna do this instead, right? So look at the top 7 cards of your deck, grab a Peony. Next turn, I can get 2 of whatever I want. That's that. So for right now, I'm going to kill him. how this deck, it just combos so well with each other. Do a little taunting. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna quit? He might quit. What I'll probably do next turn is do Peony and possibly 2 switches. I think I can just keep my Dhelmise VMAX and win with it. I'm almost certain. But we'll see. He's gonna do his Alter Creation. It's too late, man. It's too late for that. 160? Let's see here. I don't want to put down any more Pokemon, and I don't think I need to. Sucks. I don't have another Decidueye, but I do have one in the prize pile. I'm going to I'm gonna look right now. I'm gonna look. 200 neurons, 3 rare candies. I keep this in my deck specifically for Steel Pokemon. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go for 3, 6, 9. I'm gonna go for I'm gonna be aggressive. I'm gonna be aggressive. Will it work out for me? Let's find out, huh? 2 switches. This is his only attacker right now. He needs 3 energy. And he can't attack with Dhelmise. Right? Switch to Rowlet.